is a nice day. I will post a video with pictures and whatnot of what's all we've been up to, but at the moment I thought I'd just do a video just to walk around. And if any of you guys have got any comments for the new year, then by all means go ahead. We've got a lot of work upcoming. We've got to build, and we've got the cricket pitch still to do, and potentially some maintenance at the new football pitch with AstroTurf. So we may be maintaining that, but I don't know if you can remember, but there's a load of stuff around here. We've moved all that. We've still got to move all this sand and shingle because they're going to put a car park in here for us. They're not going to make it thick, but they're just going to do a little load. And we put some shingle along here, so it's easy to dig out when we do the tin along there. Now, if you watch back in some of the videos, you'll notice we use the shed as a ramp to get in and out. Well, at the moment, you ain't getting in or out. We had to alter this fence that come down from along there and went straight across, and somewhere about there, I think it was. We had to alter that and put it down at an angle because the hard stand is going, I don't know if you can see the sticks, but it's going sort of up and around and then around the hill that way, and also filling in this area here. So that's the plan anyway. This is all going to get landscaped out, and then the hard stand's going to put, and the idea is to have it so that trucks can sort of come in. We had to then alter this in here temporarily because that was up against this shed here, and then sort of went down and around. But other than that, we seem to be on standby. We've got the old Chifferton working hard. She's done quite a bit of work in the last few days. We've also dug out this bit of a hard stand here, which will tidy up the edges, and we've got to bring it back to roughly somewhere around here. It's in line with that wood, I think it is, that second rail. We've got to bring it back, and then there's a 32 foot long or 36 foot long building to go in here. Before we can do that though, we've got to dig out this wall here thing. So we're going to bring this down level to the thing, and then we'll hardcore this at a later date, and then we'll build the foundation on top and put the Nissen hut on top, which is the same style as this, but just a little bit narrower, I think. But we're going to dig all this out, this bank right out down here, and we're going to do a concrete wall in here, and then we're going to put a path down there, because when the raised boards go in, the clippies can then come out this side, or we'll put concrete path down there, 1 meter wide, so any rain and water can run down. But then it will also be a place for the clippies to sort of run out. So we basically went from shearing sheep to sorting this out within a matter of days. Between doing that, I've also been doing tourist drives and getting all that sorted. And we was doing the plumbing in the house. We got as far as getting the hot water in and the kitchen partly done. We never got the other cabin up in place, so the shearers had to stay at my uncle and aunt's place. Yeah, all worked. We got there. You can see the road is coming through. We'll go down and have a look at that in a bit. The signal stays on, and then that's the shearing shed as it's left. I would go in there, but I think I'd probably lose my 4G signal because we're running off a mask, which isn't the best. We also alter the water system, which I'll post pictures up on afterwards. But we had to move the water tank up further up the hill to remove the water line and put in a new water line. It does mean now that we have water power to water to the shed. We had the pipe buried for the last couple of years. We finally got it connected. We moved the tank, don't know if you can see, up to the top of the hill, which it used to be a bit further down. We also dug up this bit along here, which was the existing water line, and we've saved that for running in the shed. We have got it coming straight out the hill, so I will do a talk about the well and how we've done it in another video if you just want, if you're interested. Don't forget to give us a good thumbs up and have a nose if you want. But here we have a system, and the plan is here, if all works, thought there might be leaking. If all works, we're going to put concrete slab down underneath this, but we've got plenty of water. So we're going to actually lift this up, put a little slab underneath, Not going to be a big one. And then I'm going to use some orange bricks, make a manifold up. That other pipe is to eventually take it to another project. The old Super 4 is out here. We brought that out when we got rained off one time. She needs a bit of work to it. I've got to get some mud guards for it, radiator for it, and a new solenoid switch. But other than that, she's not too bad. But we're getting there. And we also have, so basically this is how crude the heating system is. The pipe's not actually connected and going around. And then we've got this slot in here, which is basically all you've got at the moment. Hasn't really changed. Nice and warm in here though. Probably the warmest place in the building. We are running at about 1.5 bars of pressure, which isn't actually too bad considering. But we've also got the rest of the cladding to do on this. Hopefully before the winter. We've got that cabin to move in. We've got a hawk sitting up on the shed up there. The cesspit tank is in operation. It is crudely connected to the house. And I've left my tools out. I've been that busy, I've sort of just gone from job to job here. We've connected it crudely to the house and got that done. And then, why are you pushing your bikes under there? Don't let me catch you go under there, because if you knock those pipes, we have no plumbing. And then we've got the pipe buried all the way down there. You hear Eva bleating, another little lamb. So we dug up the old sewer line and we reused that to bury in here. And then there's Gippy, chunky old Gippy. And then you got Rambo sneaking up the valley. There you go, Rambo. So you got Rambo, Gippy and Eva this season. Gippy, obviously you'll know Gippy from when we rescued him a few years back. So this is the system we got here at the moment. So basically our water runs in the cesspit tank, which is 2 cube tanks, and then it comes into here, and then water runs into here. At the moment we have got all water running in there, not just sewer. So we have got a pipe that comes down the sewer tank, which we will split the block when we do remove the bathroom. But we are going to put concrete at the bottom of that and the concrete around it, stop grass growing up around it, because that's no fun. If you look closely, you might see the odd bit of fish swimming, but you might not either, because they're funny little buggers and they don't like to show themselves. So this is where the old system was coming down, so we re-altered that. As you see, we've got quite a bit of water that trickles down through here. And this is the road, which I have to thank PWD for all the work they've done on this job. They've really outstanded themselves on this, really. I'm well impressed with the work that they've done and how they've assisted us and worked with us with getting it in to where we think's all better and easier and make life simple. At the moment, they've got water running through here, but it's actually running through the rocks at the moment. It's not running. Here comes Eva. She's been weaned, so she thinks every time she sees someone, it's oh dear, I need food. So it's actually running through the rocks at the moment. So the culvert isn't actually doing anything, but after it settles, it will start running through. You've got some nice big machines here, and we'll go and have a look at them if you want. But we'll come up here. So this will be the road. The road will sort of head down there. Then there'll be a car park for the house. Then we'll head around to the shed to the big hardstone. So nice Volvo here, an EC220DL, and then a Cat D8 Dozer. Seem to be nice machines. That was the one I used to use when we were working on the road. It was only like 12 hours on it, I think, when we got it, 20 hours. But pretty good. He's left his window open on the Dozer. There you go. Can't touch it, not mine. And then you basically coming along here, and this is where the road comes up. So basically, if you image it, the road is heading straight down there and then around to the back of the shed where the little digger is. Sort of. Well, it is heading there, but things. And then we've got, it comes up into takes a turn. They put a lay-by in there for us so we can sort of get off to the gates and whatnot. And it's what we'll ever need. We can still turn off and do what we need. This is actually really good material. We will go over and have a look at the burr pit later on, but at the moment it's too far to walk. In fact, it's the most walking I've done, and at the moment I haven't even got none of you watching, so I'm doing this video for nothing by the looks of it. So hey ho, the joys. But whether we carry on doing videos is another thing. I'd like to thank any of my tourists that I take down to VP that watches this channel. Give us a thumbs up and let me know what you want to see. And if you want to see any wildlife that you think you missed, give us a shout and we'll see what we can find for you. Even though we're not driving for you today, there's no harm why I still can't please. There's the hard stand for the garage and all that. Which is, it looks big. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it ain't as big as you think. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 31, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, 38. Oh shit, it's actually 36. We'll say 40. So 40's there. So from there to there is theoretically one garage. As you guys are following me around, might as well make use of this. Hey, what can I say? And then theoretically from here, it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So about that rock. Then got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17. Give us 17 foot to drive into the opening of the garage. So you'll have either door at either side. And then you've got a 110 foot building. So that's 80, 97. Now that doesn't make sense. If that all adds up to 97, 240 is 80, and you're 17, that's 97. We need 110. Oh, that can't be good. That can't be good. Oh well. We're not thinking that we don't know if we're putting this actual building down here yet or not. We haven't fully decided, but we'll see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So about there. And then you'll have your garage in here. And then it'll give you an opening of 17 meters by, well, think about this. Oh, I'm waiting for you guys to come up to ask questions. I haven't been on YouTube for a while and I've got no one. I had one little sneak peek and that was it. 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26, 27. Here's 27. It's 15. So yeah, potentially it should work. But we don't know if we're actually going to do that or not. We're just going to put the two garages at either end and then have it so you can, at one end, so put one garage, say there, and then one garage up and then have that opening in between them, which we'll have to move it down a bit. And then you can park stuff, because we're going to use where they've parked the machinery there, we're going to use that for parking the other machinery. Or whether we're going to go all out and put it all on here and then do stuff. But once the road gang's all finished and they're sort of making their own way, then we will think about measuring it out, getting some spray paint, and I might have to add a few loads here and there, and then we'll go from there. We've got sheep up in the pen for loading for the abattoir. Got 294 of them, I think, sort of thing. So yeah, it's all happening, all good fun. We have got one porta cabin which we'll think about mounting to the outside here, and then we've got a shed that we'll mount because we'll have an electrical cable that'll run from basically, you see my red truck, which is, you can't actually see it, yes you can, right where my finger is. The red box is up there for the electrical cable. We'll run a cable all the way down straight here is the plan, and then we'll have a shed and it will distribute the cable to the 3 buildings that we need it to. And then we're also thinking about putting a fuel shed down here so it's away from all machinery, all plant, and absolutely everything. But we were going to do it over there, but we thought we'd have it in view of the house, just in case, you know. But yeah, other than that, we're all good. We had to dig away a load of rubbish, which took us a few days, but we got that all sorted. And I really don't know why I do these live videos, because I don't get many views really. But then maybe I should probably add a thing so people can watch it on time when I go to do it. But I'm just a last minute sort of .com really. And plus my theory is that if you're interested, it would pop up in your notifications. But so anyways, times are tough between tourist driving and getting other things done. This road is all funded by government, with part of the project of getting us as a running farm on the there is conditions, and we have to live on the farm and work on the farm and do stuff. So within the next year we will be out here permanently. So all the jobs that we do in town are still going to happen, but we're just going to have to rethink about how we're doing things and whatnot. Doing the house up in town, potentially going to rent that out, get that all sorted as well, and make life a little simpler. But other than that, it is what it is. We would like to thank all our viewers so far for everything you've done and the support, even though we don't, and I can't emphasize this enough, like we physically don't make anything off these YouTube videos, but we appreciate the views. Like, I do it for the views, not for making money on the views, but just generally for the views, because as long as you guys are happy, I'm happy. So but we are thinking to do something, maybe on an eBay account, or selling a few little trinket things, and maybe trying to help out. It's nice to see the thumbs up. Well, happy with that. Please put a comment in the bottom and let me know where you are, and I'll say hi to you. We are in the Falkland Islands, 8,000 miles away from the UK. We've got to go up and check the 24-hour power system, see what the batteries are like. We've got all this stuff here to tidy up, get all sorted, ready to bring the cabin in. We've got all the sheep to still sort out, because we literally had to chuck them straight out into the camp because they cut the fence down there to bring the road up through. And I wasn't stalling them and building the road. Like, I'm really appreciative of them bringing in the road. So it's like, well, no, we're definitely in there. The sheep can wait a couple of days, not going to hurt. As you can see, new deck's really going good on the truck. I haven't got to it yet, so that's another job. We're also having to get the 6.6 up and running. 5610 engine that I rebuilt for the 774 for the job in town. So look out for that one. That's getting pulled into the shed as soon as it's emptied. And between that and building a trailer to move the digger with, we've got quite a bit of stuff to do on that. So if you're interested in that, so we've got to fit the engine and get a working tractor. I've got to order some parts, which will take a couple months to get here, but it's got to be up and running by next summer. So and the 7610 that we got in town is coming out, and then we'll just hopefully start hauling cabins over very soon. We've got SAS that's going to come out, which is a container company that's going to move. They've got side loaders on their trucks, so they're going to come out and hopefully lift up our containers with the old Major in. It'll be quite nice. Nice and toasty, isn't it? Batteries never fully charge. They're always slightly off. But yeah. Well, somehow I lost my 4G for a second. Hope you're still with me. I see there's some awesome live chats going on. Not. So come on, peoples. Just something. Just show a little bit of appreciation. Actually, I don't really care. I'm past the point of caring, to be fair. We'll see how the next views go on the next couple of videos. And if we don't hit a big whack of subscribers and boost the channel up in the next 6 months, then I'm afraid videos will be cut down to a minimum. I went for a whole stage of trying to post frequently, and for what, 20 views. Now I'm a number person when it comes to views. I like to see loads of views and loads of thumbs up, so come on, help me out. Maybe if we get a load of views and a load of thumbs up, YouTube might start paying me. I notice they put adverts on my videos, so why not I get something for it? And why can't I give you guys better videos? But I don't know what I'm doing wrong that the rest of you ain't liking, but unless you tell me, I can't really help you out. But never mind. So this is the top of the well. This is the main tank. Then you got the overflow, which then comes down and trickles out of this pipe here. Then you've got the overflow from the spring, because obviously there's more than just what we can handle. It runs down this pipe, which we are going to bury, and it comes into this system here, which the mortar sort of let me down a little bit, and basically it comes straight out of there, straight in there. And well, yeah, simple as that, really. Looking nice, clean water. Couldn't wish for better. So yeah, there you go. See the hard stand and the road. Oh, the road's coming down there, and it will come down there, come across there, and then somewhere up there, and then take a turn and around the hill there. But hey, anyways, don't forget to give us a thumb up. Don't forget to squiggle in the squiggle pit down below, and please let me know what you're interested in, because if not, this could be the last video. So thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Why did you say last video?
Because this could